Wow, what you doing tomorrow?
Nothing.
Hey, what up, everybody? I'm Cousin.
I'm Dollar.
And we got local celebrity Jimi Hendrix in the building today, and his son. It's just amazing and a beautiful thing. His son Anthony is here.
Hey. A lot of you seen him last night and yesterday. And
Stop hitting on my boy's girl, though, man. I'm gonna have to slap one of y'all.
My fiance went to see him and said, I'm gonna have a hard time finding her. She didn't know the real way. You know what she did?
What's that?
What?
You don't want to
She
tell
made,
us now.
you know, she had the whole house painted pink.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a woman for you, huh?
Yeah,
I don't mean to sound misogynistic.
What you doing? What you doing? So anyways, this Anthony, like we said, he just came up from New York City, and he's
And who is the kid that, I don't want to throw any names out, but who was the kid that paid for your guys' hotel?
Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew. He
sure.
actually messaged us too. He wanted to collab with us doing that. Shout out to Andrew, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
dope.
Without Andrew, without Corey, without a lot of people in this town, this wouldn't be possible today. So
I mean, it's just one of them things.
That's why everybody else know me in this town.
It really honestly just shows that even in a shitty town like this, there are people with good hearts. And
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, everybody sees Jimmy around town,
Yeah.
waving, beeping, you know, whatever.
yeah.
One of them came up too close to give me a kiss. I said, oh, no.
He's a chick magnet over here, Jimmy is, man. All the girls are drawn right to him.
You know?
That's good. That's good.
I mean, that's how he got here.
Well, you know, when I'm walking, somebody slipped some money in my pocket. I said, what in the world is this now?
There was a
Everybody
woman that
looking
slipped
out.
it in your pocket, huh?
Who put something in my pocket? I didn't know it was coming.
So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and I mean, if you want to, how this came about. Like,
All right. Yeah. No problem.
Definitely a little background. on
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
So
yeah.
people can
Okay,
know who
okay,
you are,
okay.
you know.
So my name's Anthony Alvarez. I was born and raised in Orange County, New York, with my grandparents on my mother's side. So my grandparents on my mother's side took me in when I was around 3 to 6 months old, and I've just lived with them ever since. And then last year I moved to the city, nice little studio, and it was a great decision. I just enjoy living life, but now to finally find my dad is pretty awesome. And that story happened because I went to visit my mom and my uncle in a psychiatric center because my mom also suffers from mental illness, unfortunately. And then so I went to visit, and my uncle Tony, he started talking about Walter Pendleton, which is my dad's name. I know you don't like it, but this is how I found out. So he started talking about Walter. I already knew that was his name, but then he said Walter Pendleton Jr. the third. Information that I never really had a grasp of. I didn't know he was a junior. I didn't know he was third. So then next day at the loading dock at work, because I work security in Manhattan, I'm just like, you know what? Let me look it up on Google. So I looked up Walter Pendleton Jr. III, Middletown Psychiatric Center.
But
That's
then
where
the
he
other one
was.
said, the other one, when I got my picture taken up here.
Yeah.
It's
You
not
Jimmy.
going
You Jimmy.
yeah.
Jimmy.
But so I typed that in, and my grandparents always told me that he was somewhere in upstate New York. So I knew that, and I knew he was like around Elmira. But the reason I never really tried to come up was because it was pretty unreasonable to think that I would find him in a town like this, and I don't have any contact information on him. So I didn't know that. So it was like unrealistic of me to just do a shot in the dark, it felt like. And when I was 15, I went to a court case about child protective services. And I was telling all my friends, like, this is the moment I'm going to meet my dad. Like, this is it. I'm going to meet my dad. And it didn't happen because
I want to also
contact.
say, though, fuck
Right.
Child Protective Service.
That's why I need a
Yeah.
phone. That's one
So
thing.
he didn't show up, and I just kind of shut that door and kind of accepted it. But in the loading dock, this article came up about Elmira, New York, because Rich Lavere, a photographer here, he
Shout out
took
to
a
him.
photo.
He took
Yeah,
a
shout out to
photo,
him
yeah.
because without that article, without the Daily News, located in Manhattan, writing the article about how my dad could have been like photoshopped in this billboard
Yeah.
because of the news reporter who faked his
It went all over the
Black
United
Hawk
States,
Down.
my picture.
I would have never really seen that. I would have never noticed that it was my father, and I'd never seen a photo of my dad until 2.5 weeks ago. And then when I saw that photo, I just got emotionally overwhelmed and I just started crying. Like
It made me want to tear up. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
just-
people.
Yeah, and I just had to take like a
Me
15
right now.
minute break. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really think it really just touched a lot of people. I mean, Jesus, I've really never seen the community act like this over something. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a pretty
So,
big deal.
Then I started.
I'm flipping out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it was big news for you too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody saw me walk around. They say, "What's wrong, Jimmy?" I just worried about my son to come up here.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a little bit of terror. I was worried about him.
Yeah, no, I
man.
know. But so when I saw the article, I immediately emailed the Daily News. I don't know why I emailed them first because that was the whole corporation. They probably weren't going to email me back. But then I got a hold of Rich Lever's Facebook page. Actually, no, retract that statement. I didn't get a hold of his Facebook page. I got a hold of his website. And I got a hold of his website, got his contact information, and I emailed him. And then after that, it was pretty amazing because like he didn't really email me back, so I just called him. I texted him, then I just called him twice, and then he finally picked up. He didn't know the number, so that's why he didn't pick up. And then I started talking to him. I explained to him the story that I posted on Facebook pretty much the day after, the few minutes after I talked to Rich, I posted that on the Facebook page. And I was blown away how I was seeing photos of my dad. Like I was staring at photos of my dad.
You had no clue.
Yeah,
You had no
pictures of
clue how he was affected this community.
And getting all of this information at once, and it was extremely like I didn't even know how to describe it. I've had like a really rough upbringing, so I've experienced a lot of like moods, dark, like depression, like anxiety, being overly excited, manic depression.
That's
And
why
this
everybody
mood
try to
that I
calm me
had.
down in this town.
This mood that I had, I've
About
never had
myself.
before, and I just didn't know how to process any of it for about 2 days. I was just numb. I was like, I didn't know how to process it. And the traction that it got up here was like just overwhelming. Everyone was messaging
We was
me.
talking about him too. I'm sure this threw his whole daily life off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like everyone was messaging me. There was like a few people that were saying weird things like about him, like maybe not being my dad and everything, and I was just like ignoring it. And
But then everybody
They had a DNA test, didn't they?
yeah, it was 99.9%. Yeah.
Me and his brother.
And my birth certificate, the newer one, when I was 1.5 years old, it was retracted, and they made a new one. It has his name on it. So as
Everybody loves you guys.
Everybody's happy.
We got an audience right now here.
Yeah. So it was definitely very interesting how I met him, and then the town offered like there was people saying like, "Oh, I'll pay for everything. I'll like help you out. Let me know if there's anything I can do." And it was just like a town in upstate New York. A town in upstate New York who really cares about a guy like this, because in Manhattan there's hundreds of guys like my dad, and
people
they don't even
past
look the other way. They look the other way.
I think everybody
So-
waves him down
Exactly,
right here.
exactly.
I mean, I can
Everyone
imagine
stops.
the overwhelming emotional
Yeah, and
response.
just walking.
I honestly don't think I've heard of one person being mean to him, anything.
Yeah.
And I think if anybody did and somebody's seen it, I think they would.
Most people
Yeah.
in this town.
I know I would. I'd fucking kill someone over there.
Yeah.
You know, so he's got an impact. He's
He's got more of a following than me and you.
Yeah.
fuck the following shit, but he's one of a few people in the city that his heart is just pure and genuine, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He does.
People see that. Even thugs see that shit.
Yeah.
Even the hard people see it.
And I could tell
And
by
they
the
went,
comments,
"Oh."
everyone was like commenting. Every
Man, that
walk
must
of
have
life
just
commented on the
overwhelmed.
viral thing that like was all over Elmira, and even the newer pictures that I've posted.
Yeah.
Like everyone, all walks of life, commenting on the photo, loving, showing love, and that's like it. Like that's all we need in a town like this.
So
Wow.
yeah, that's crazy.
I think that definitely showed a lot to the people. To you know what I mean.
To him, I mean, he's gonna be coming back here a lot now. I would imagine.
And he's
And
always
feeling
got a
so
place to
welcomed.
stay.
Fuck, that's.
Yeah.
Sure, there's plenty of people that will let him stay and stuff.
Man, get in touch with my daughter.
I will.
Yep, daughter too, huh?
I know. Yeah, well, I'm trying to look. It's hard.
Well, we'll
Yeah,
see if
harder.
we can't help.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
probably got a few siblings out there, I'd imagine.
Probably.
This guy's a ladies' man.
Probably.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for having me, and thank the town. I'm thanking the town for hosting me and everyone like offering rides, offering everything. So I'm all offered out.
Elmira, we love you. Shout out to everybody that helped, and Andrew, shout out to you for the Was
Yeah,
it? No,
Oh, Andrew.
Was it
Andrew,
the guy.
yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to Anthony too.
Does anybody have anything they want to ask these guys?
Yeah,
Got 50 viewers.
Yeah,
here.
I mean, come on, let's ask them questions. Anybody got any questions for Jimmy or his son? I mean,
I think it's great that. Yeah, you got a second home now here.
Yeah,
Really, though,
and
I
that's
mean-
truly beautiful, and that's amazing.
I mean, I feel like me and you become friends just in the couple days. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like if you came here and needed anything, I would make it happen for you.
Yeah,
So.
thank you so much
Yeah.
for that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, come on.
What's your plans for the day, guys?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I'm good. What have you
really.
guys done so far? You guys just caught up and
Caught up. We went to lunch at Vincenzo's yesterday, and then we took a break. We went back to the hotel. I went back to the hotel, and then no,
I'm not gonna answer that.
I am taken. I do have a girlfriend.
You knew that was coming.
he's a handsome young man. though. You can't, I mean, shit.
Yeah, I do have a girlfriend. We've been dating for a year and a half. Yeah.
Well, congrats to you and your girlfriend for the
Thank you.
success on your
Thank you.
relationship. So
Yeah,
you guys just
Man,
when are you leaving out of here?
I'm gonna be leaving today at 4:30 back to New York.
Back to the real world.
Yeah, back to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Private security sucks.
Let's go. Tell me about that. What do you do in a club or a hotel?
I work mainly at the loading dock because it's just such a great, easy position to do. You
Yeah.
just ID people and watch cameras, but also I patrol the whole hotel. It's 40 floors. It's the Edition in Times Square. It's a Marriott brand, but they have 2 Michelin-rated restaurants, so it's 5-star, and we have a club too on the 7th floor. So I work like if there's an event. Like there was some weird yoga event the other day that I had to go in at 6 a.m. for, and it wasn't yoga, it was like a club party. Like there was people like drinking at 6 a.m. at yoga.
They're just disguising it.
Yeah. But
It's
it was
really
pretty
an
cool.
anti-AA.
So you say you're coming back up here in about 3 weeks?
2 to 3 weeks, yeah. Hopefully
Nice.
everything plans out.
Well,
In the
we
process.
gotta. That'll be around my birthday, so we're gonna have to make something happen here. We're gonna
Yeah,
have to.
that would be cool. A town.
No, we need to
barbecue.
do a barbecue at Grove Park, something.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that would be cool. Just to see the town and see everybody who made this happen, everybody who cares.
Maybe we'll start an event on the No
Everybody
Filter
cares, that's
page
what
and
it is.
maybe
Yeah.
make that. We'll talk a little more in the next few days and
Okay.
see exactly when the date is and
Okay.
try to get that set up. That'd be
Awesome.
dope.
Yeah, for sure.
So they want to know when do they get to meet your girlfriend? I mean, they're stuck on this. Apparently, it's in the gene pool here.
Next
The ladies are
next time up here, she wasn't feeling too well, so she wasn't able to make it here today to the interview.
We
But,
got to meet her. She sounds like a great person. And,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Victoria.
Victoria.
That's why you guys
Yeah.
know.
Yep, very nice.
But when
Be in the
next
park,
time I'm up,
yeah.
if
Yeah.
she's not working, if she has off, she'll be able to come, and everyone will be able to meet her.
Yep. So you're.
Well, keep your hands to yourself, ladies. He's
And gentlemen, so is she.
yeah, and gentlemen too,
And I
man.
use that word loosely. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm glad you guys came down here and gave us a few minutes of your time.
Yeah, no problem, guys. No problem.
Hell yeah.
And we'll probably go burn it down here and
Yep.
Just know my friends say,
stand
man,
outside for a
park.
few minutes. And
I don't know.
smoke cigarettes.
I'll let you know if I do.
No.
So, thanks for everybody for tuning in. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Jimmy, man. We love you guys. And
No filter,
No
baby.
Filter, Elmira. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Jimmy.
I appreciate you coming.
No
bro.
problem,
For
man.
real.
It's a pleasure.
Jimmy.
You got peanuts?
Hell yeah.